Billy Dukes, why was Maddie from Maddie and Tae so emotional accepting her CMT award on Monday night?
I can't do this without you.
That's about a 5-year story.
Miss you so bad.
You could trivialize her tears and say that she just had too much wine, which she more or less admitted.
And I've been drinking because I'm so nervous.
But the truth is, Maddie and Tae have had a half-decade of heartbreak, bad luck, and professional setbacks that no doubt led to some serious doubt and anxiety. They're best friends, and due to multiple sets of circumstances, they've been forced to stay away from each other. What you saw on Monday was a catharsis. It was what happens when all that worry meets a wave of reassurance from fans in this industry that yes, you do belong here. If night is darkest just before the dawn, then Monday night was sunrise, and country music couldn't be better for it.
At the 2022 CMT Awards, Maddie and Tae's video for Woman You Got won Duo/Group of the Year, and Maddie's singer Font jumped up like she was just named Homecoming Queen. She was pumped, and that excitement spilled over as she started her acceptance speech.
But God loves you. God loves you.
Then her speech took a turn, and the show didn't rush her away. Her duo partner Maddie Kerr watched from home, baby in arms, and at one point offered some reassurance. This wasn't just about a win. It was about, well, Billy Dukes is here to explain.
Not to be cliche, but it was about the climb, Addison. Subscribers to this channel may know part of the story, the last part where Maddie and Tae were forced to scrap a pretty high-profile tour because Tae was put on bed rest prior to having her baby. Those who know them well know there's a lot more to it.
Right, and thanks to those subscribers. Tap the follow to become one and get all the inside scoop and backstory first. If I'm not mistaken, one major in-the-know country superstar went over to comfort Maddie when she was done.
Yes, and I'll get there. That is one of two really beautiful moments that fans didn't get a chance to see that turned this weepy story into a gusher. But quick, 20-second recap of Maddie and Tae's early career, because this matters. They had a huge viral hit with Girl in a Country Song in 2014, and they were just teenagers at the time. Then came a couple of so-so hits after that, but they largely disappeared from radio for about 3 years until Die From a Broken Heart hit number 1 in late 2020.
All that momentum seemed to vanish in that time. What happened?
Maddie and Tae were signed to Dot Records, and in 2017 that label closed up shop. They had an album in the can and had even begun allowing insiders and journalists to hear it. It was sort of a concept album, if I remember correctly. A lot of those songs would eventually get released, but with no record label, they needed to take some time to find a new one.
For me at that time, it felt like a failure when really it was just a stepping stone to get where we are now.
You might recognize Maddie's signature optimism in that video clip, but now we're in 2018, and then their debut single on Mercury Records, Friends Don't, kind of flopped.
Oh, I loved that song.
Same.
I'm looking here, and that was the 4th single after Girl in a Country Song. Yeesh. Yeah, they were on a bit of a losing streak.
I'm not privy to the closed-door conversations that come along with choosing singles and parking albums and pulling songs from the radio, but I think it's safe to say that no one was really happy about it. These days, 4 misses at country radio will get you dropped. Women often even get fewer chances, which is really sad.
No kidding. You said they recorded many of the songs from their next album on Dot Records for their first album on Mercury. What about the rest?
Well, they were older now, so the songs changed. I mean, remember, both of these women will turn 27 years old in 2022, so they grew up pretty rapidly. Tae went through a pretty awful breakup that she sings about at times on the Way It Feels album. Specifically, lyrics from Die From a Broken Heart refer back to her heartbreak.
So
I felt like I was dying. Yeah.
Like sometimes you're in so much pain and your heart hurts so bad that you just don't know if you're gonna come out of it.
Okay, so there's a really bad breakup. They lost their job and the new job wasn't going well. Yeah, these are heavy things at any age, but it is easy to see how a couple of 22-year-olds bore this burden full force.
And there were the little things. They didn't get nominated for the ACM Vocal Duo of the Year award one year. They weren't getting called for the big tours anymore. In 2019, Carrie Underwood did call, and she took them on her Cry Pretty tour, and that was a really huge opportunity, and they carried some momentum into 2021, landed a really big headlining spot on the CMT Next Women of Country tour, but then
Taylor was put on bed rest.
Right, she was pregnant, and in December she was hospitalized on bed rest. We didn't realize the severity of it, but her baby girl would be born several months early and require an extended stay in the NICU. Through all of this, Maddie had to stay back because of COVID-19. This marks the second time that she couldn't see her best friend face to face, the first time being most of the pandemic. But still, she trudged on. In January, Maddie promoted the album solo and was pretty candid about all of this.
It was really rough the whole month of December, and it was a really hard time for everybody. But she's a champ and persevered like she always does.
That was from Maddie's interview with Taste of Country Night's Evan Paul. Billy, I'm so impressed how she held the band together through these tough times.
Yes, that's it, totally. So when she won that award on Monday night, you finally got this.
Most importantly, the resilience that God has built in us and our team, the clarity He has given us, the strength He gives us, the vision God gives us, and the peace He brings.
I found the best video afterward of Maddie calling Tae to set up party plans. I love that Maddie was headed to her best friend's home instead of out on the town with her husband.
So did we come to your house and you just get drunk? Did you already pump? Okay, she already pumped. We're ready to party. Oh my God.
The other thing that fans didn't see involves Carrie Underwood. Early on, Carrie was seated with Jason Aldean and his wife Brittany, but then she was spotted next to Mike and Maddie's husband Jonah. She moved because of this moment during the show, and our source inside the arena watched Carrie standing there, waiting with open arms after Maddie won that award and gave that emotional acceptance speech. They embraced and then spent the rest of the show together.
Friends don't let you cry pretty all by yourself, Billy Dukes.
I see what you did there.
Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you loved Maddie Font's emotional moment, and let us know which song you think should be a radio single in 2022 in the comment section below. I'm Madison Hager for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching.